Let me ask you just one question. Do you want to take your game to that next level? If the answer is yes, then you are not alone. You see, every player from beginner to pro strives to up their game every time they get back to the table. Come with me as I show you proven techniques that have helped me in my quest to become a better player. I am not a beginner, nor am I a professional. I am an average guy on a mission. That mission is to take my game to new heights. Along the way, I hope to inspire and help you in yours. I am Ron, the pool student.
Hello pool players, Ron here. Welcome once again to the Pool Student channel, and thank you very much for watching, everyone. Hey, I want to clarify something from my latest video called The Truth, How to Really Improve Your Pool Game. There were a couple questions that were asked, and it was pertaining to this exercise. And you'll see I have the cue ball on the spot, the one ball on the center of the table, and there is an indicator on the center. You guys may not be able to see it, but I do. So I can always duplicate the start of the shot. And what I did there, if you haven't seen the video, in fact, I'll include the video at the end of this video as a link. But I'm going to go ahead and knock that 3 ball in with stun once I hit this 1 ball. And then I'm going to move that 3 ball around the table on every diamond. So today I'm going to show you just 3 of the positions. The side pocket, center diamond, and then the corner pocket. Because that will address the questions that I was getting in the comments section on the other video. Understand that what I'm doing here is I'm not using a tip position to make this contact on the 3. I'm actually stunning the cue ball. So I'm hitting it center on the cue ball, and I'm picking an aim point on the 1 ball and using the 1 to get the cue ball to travel to the 3. Now, that being said, there is one difference for this shot, but none of the others. So the 2 side pocket shots are going to require me to hit a little bit of low on the cue ball, because I can never stun complete 90 with this ball in line with that ball, and this being a full 90 degree between this cue ball, 1 ball, and 3 ball. I have to hit a little bottom to get it to travel straight across to hit that. So that's the only exception to the rule of this exercise. But all the other shots, I'm going to hit center ball, and it's all going to be about how I aim at the 1 ball and how much speed I use. Okay, so that's critical in itself. Awesome, awesome exercise for you guys. If you haven't done this yet, watch this and give it a try. So now let's look into it. Okay, now I'm going to show you the opening shot that was in that exercise, and that was putting the 3 ball in this side pocket. And by the way, it's the only shot that I actually have to change my tip position on my cue ball, and I'm actually going just a little bit below center. Those of you who saw the video, you'll see I had an indicator, and I'm using it right now to show you that the tip has to be just below the equator. So you're going to have a little bit of bottom to get this cue ball to come straight sideways to this 3. If you don't, it's going to hit over here and miss the 3, because you cannot stun straight across 90, because we've got to hit just off center on this 1 ball to this direction by just a little bit. But it'll never hit the 3 if you don't use bottom, okay? It's the only shot that I actually change my tip position. All the others, I don't. And we're going to talk about that as I go. So let's try to miss the 3 intentionally by just hitting center, and let's see if the cue ball does hit right there. And notice that it did, it hit low of the 3. And that's because I just hit center on the cue ball. I could have got a little bit closer to the 3, but never will make it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put the low on the cue ball, and let's see if I can hit that 3 with that shot. Same location. Big difference. Just a pinch of low makes that happen. Okay, now we're going to move the 3 ball. Let's just do this. Rather than go to the first diamond, let's just split this in half for time's purposes. So we're going to go to second diamond, and then we'll do a shot to the corner pocket as well. And those two shots in themselves are going to give you an idea as to what you need to do here. Okay, we got the location the same. We're on the spot with the cue ball. We're on the center of the table. I actually have a mark right there. I have an old paper reinforcement that was there, and I can see the location. So I know I'm right in the same spot. Now, the thing about this exercise that is very intriguing to me is that I'm never really changing my tip position. I'm hitting center on the cue ball. Got some chalk on my cue ball. But I'm hitting center on the cue ball. And that's the beauty of this exercise, because I have to predict what kind of cut angle that I have to come in on that one. I know it's going to have to be on that side a little bit, but more importantly, I have to predict how much speed to hit this cue ball to get it to stun in that direction to hit that 3. If I hit it with too much speed, the cue ball is going to come up here. If I hit it with too little speed, it's going to go down there. So this is the reason why I wanted to show you this exercise. So powerful, you guys. So let's see, I don't want to make a fool of myself. Let me see if I can hit it with the first time, with a first shot. Well, I hit it, but I hit it a little high. I try to hit center on the ball. I want to hit right on the face. I don't want to glance off it like that. That to me is a miss. I hit it, I made a contact, but I didn't. It's not what I wanted to do. I want to be more accurate with that. And you should also be more accurate. Don't just settle for that glancing blow. Much better, much better. I hit it a little bit lighter. I don't know if you caught that or not, but the shot before that I hit a little bit too crisp, and that made it stun more sideways. Okay? So now, let's go ahead and move down to the corner pocket. Once again, just put it right in the corner, just so that you can kind of project lines from the rail. So it's hanging way deep in the corner almost. We put the ball right back in the center of the spot, the one ball, the center of the table, and we put the cue ball right on the spot once again. So now this one has much more angle than what that one had, or I should say it's a farther distance, steeper angle down table. So I've got to hit this one ball a little bit more full. Rather than hit it off to the side, I have to hit it a little bit more full to predict to get the cue ball to go in that direction. Okay? So let's see if I can make the hit right away. I'm using center ball. Well, I hit it, but I glanced it. I hit it a little bit too light. See that? It went below the 3. So now let's try to hit it better. Let's see if we can hit it more in the face. So I'm going to hit the cue ball on center, and I'm going to hit the 1 in the same spot, but I'm going to hit a little bit firmer, and I should be able to hit that 3 smack in the middle. And now I hit it a little bit too firm, and I hit to the top side. Are you seeing the beauty of this? Even me, now I know this drill, and I know how to hit this ball, but I'm going to keep hitting it until I hit that 3 right in the face. So let's see if third time is a charm. A couple things could be happening. I could have aimed it a little bit wrong, but I think I hit it a little too firm. Okay, so let's see if I can do it now. Now how's that? You see? You guys, I appreciate your questions. I should have probably been a little bit more explanatory on what I was doing there, but it made you guys think, and that's cool. And now I was able to show you what's really taking place here. Look back at this video and you'll see that I'm hitting center on the cue ball with just a little bit of follow, not much. It's all about the aim point on the 1. Once again, just to reiterate, So we've got, if we're going to go to that corner, we know we have to hit that ball about like that. If we hit it like this, it's going to go more over here, okay? But if the more we hit it square, the more down table the cue ball will go. If you have any more questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. I appreciate all those, and I'll answer every one. And until next time, like I always say, keep on practicing.